Alright, hey, it's Thunder with Muffin here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking out the Waffentrager, one of the most difficult tanks, in my opinion, that I have played so far. Now, I'm still getting used to this game. I've gotten the hang of playing with like the Puma, the Black Cat, the T-28, the Panzer IV, kind of going through the different vehicles. This one was just kind of one of the next ones on my list, and is very, very different and unique to a lot of the German vehicles that you would expect when it comes to late World War II. It's very weird because a lot of World War II German tanks are typically big. They're heavily armored. That's not the case with this thing. 10, 20 millimeters of armor max. Very actually quite small comparatively. And the funny thing is this thing is quite slow for how lightly armored it is. I mean, you can see just some of these Tigers that are way heavier than me go faster. Same with like these Panthers. It doesn't have very good traverse. It doesn't have very good reverse speed. And so you have to be very careful with how to play it. Now, in two of these gameplays, this first one, I have everything upgraded. I'm going to show another clip right after this one of when I was still trying to upgrade it, and it was a little slower and can be very painful if you're a new player trying to play this. So you can see the comparison to when you're first getting this compared to when you have it fully upgraded. Now I'm going to go down here to this street. I know this is a pretty popular area, but I don't know if I've got great view range here, because I know this road bends around. So I'm trying to see, I'm hoping that any tanks can just peek through here. Now, I did see a shot up there. It looks like up on that higher part of the hill, but I don't quite see anything. And I'm trying to use the strength of this thing, putting myself in a position where I'm using this cannon, which is a great cannon by the way. At this BR, the 88 can just cut through about everything. It is a great cannon, super deadly. But all the other attributes about this tank make it very difficult. As mentioned, not great in maneuverability, not great in armor, not great in flexibility with reverse and traverse. Okay, I'm going to try going around here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay, that was way over my head. And, okay. Excellent. Now, I've heard those American tanks have really good reload, so I was taking a little bit of a risk there. But that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to get myself, the way that I found how to play with this thing is at the very beginning, get yourself to a, whoa. What was that? Now, this may not be a good idea, but okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Whoa, okay, never mind. I'm definitely not going to, I don't know if he was shooting at me or somebody else, or anyway. Yeah, once somebody's got your number, you got to move with this thing. You can't be, the center of attention or have enemies know exactly where you are while you try to side scrape or back up, whatever the case may be. So I find the way to play with this thing, and let me know in the comments below if you guys think differently, but I try to get myself to a position where I can get eyes on a high traffic area right at the beginning, not too far away from spawn, try to snipe, get some shots off on the enemy destroying him, and then try to like sneakily move through the town using hard cover, going against these buildings, listening, paying attention to the map, and almost letting the enemies make the mistake of coming up on you, just because this thing has it's way less flexible than a lot of these other tanks that you're up against that can quickly come around you and take you out. Okay, I know there's something over there. Okay, there he is. I thought I heard something. Now I'm hoping he just makes a mistake and peeks out through this opening here, and then we can really take a obliterating shot on him. Oh, I'm hearing some... Oh, that's my friend. Okay, never mind. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of town control here. Yeah, I'm worried about getting sniped over there from the side. I've got this house here to protect me, but I'm already hearing... Ooh. Okay, maybe... Alright, looks like he might have died. But, yeah, I can't just move and push through this town here. There's really no support. Okay, it sounds like somebody's moving. Where is that coming from? Okay, this is where it makes it difficult, because I don't know if he's coming out over my left or if he's coming out in front. Oh, shoot, there he is. Oh, please don't see me. Please don't see me. I've got to use a little bit of my hull traverse. Oh, holy cow. Okay, I thought maybe he saw me for a second. Okay, I'm hearing more. Yeah, I cannot push here. There are a lot of enemies starting to pour through. Uh-oh. Did he see me? That's the thing, is I feel like with the Waffentrager, especially when you're playing these close quarter engagements, if they see you, you're like done for. Okay, I don't think this guy saw me at all. I think I might have been behind this other tank smoke to protect me. Now, I'm not really fast, so it's not like I can just come zooming out. I'm just gonna wait, let this guy make the mistake. Alright, yep, here you go. Man, beautiful. The funny thing is, when you take a shot with this thing, it like shakes the whole tank like way bad. Okay, and I am still hearing a lot of enemies push through here. And it sounds like it's coming from over here on the right. But I don't see anything. There is somebody right in front of me. Now, he's stopped. I don't want to make a sound to give away my position. Yeah, my guess is we've got a lot of enemies pushing up here looking at the map. I really want to take out this guy that's in front of me before maybe taking any other side shots on those that are further. Oh, there he is. Okay.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Wow, there is a big push here. Let's see if we can help our team gain some ground. It may be a little too late. Our team does not like they're doing so well. But using the element of surprise, I have found that it is like... Oh, there's another one. Darn it. Yeah, I have found is like the key to this vehicle. Come on. Let's see if we can get... Oh. Wait, I'm hearing something else. Oh, please don't bomb me. Oh, yes. Now, I don't know exactly what the Avenger award does. Because I'm not really getting revenge on anyone. I don't know, maybe that's a different award. Okay. Let's see if we can get this M6. Okay, come on. Oh, no. That really could have put us in a bad spot. Because if he now knows where I am... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Okay.
Put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Oh, there he is. Excellent. It almost looked like somebody else was coming around the corner, but wasn't sure. Oh, no. Run! Yeah. Being in a position for too long. I should have honestly pulled back a little bit. Once enemies kind of know where you're at, it's just game over. But honestly, like, that is really, I feel like, the way, and probably one of the only ways to play this, because any other way that I've tried playing with this thing, like the Panzer IV, or it just cannot do what a lot of other tanks have going for them, whether it's armor or penetration. Now, this is a game I had played actually just a little while ago, and just featuring a replay here, you can substantially see, I mean, the difference. This is where I didn't have the transmission upgraded, the engine upgraded. It struggles on turning a little bit more. We still had an okay game, but
Enemy forces have captured a
I
zone.
thought this was just another good example of kind of how you want to play this, where you just find good positions, you want to be real sneaky, and I was trying to go down this road over here on the left-hand side just to get good eyes on an open area,
Forces have captured a zone.
and then I afterwards just started using the buildings as cover, just trying to hide in and just let the enemy make the mistake and then come out in front of you. Every time I've tried to been the one to sneak up on an enemy, come around a corner, they're always detecting me first from my engine sound, and it just has never really ended very well for me. Now, there's a lot of excellent places that you can just get yourself right up against a building and hide very well. Now, I don't really know a whole lot about this vehicle. I'd be curious to know if any of you guys know what the history is on this. I may do another historical video on this, just because this is not a tank that I actually was very familiar with at all before playing War Thunder. So we're moving up along here. Typically we can see some enemies pushing up through here. But yeah, I'd be curious if, because as I think this, I think there, well, I've heard that there was like maybe one or three of these built. I'm not exactly sure. But I'd be curious if this vehicle ever saw combat, or what its combat story was. You know, whatever happened to it. If you guys know, put it in the comments below, because I'd be very curious. I'm part of the tankencyclopedia.com's Discord channel, and it's really cool to kind of chat with those guys about tanks and stuff. Okay, so this is the spot I get to, and looking at the map, I'm trying to be right around that line where my team is and not push too far up. Because once I push too far up, I get myself really stuck. Enemies start marking me on the map and know exactly kind of around the general area of where I am. And yeah, I end up getting myself in pretty big trouble. And this is, I actually thought I was done done for there. I mean, you can just see how much more maneuverable that guy was than I almost could turn my cannon to get him. Now, I don't know if you guys find this on Normandy, but every once in a while there are these places going through town that I just end up getting stuck on. I don't know if I'm getting stuck on a cobblestone or what, but you'll have to let me know in the comments below if you guys kind of run into that issue sometimes, because I know I do. More frequently on this map than others.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
So just letting the enemy make the mistakes. They're the ones coming around the corner. Now here, because I don't have a very fast moving turret, using this little hill is excellent, especially utilizing its small profile I found to be really helpful. Yeah, so I'm hearing more enemies, and I'm expecting a pretty just big push through here. I've got good eyes on two pretty open high traffic areas, which is where I want to put myself. I can try using my traverse, get enemies that are coming up from behind. And you can just hear how loud it is. And I would say that is where this vehicle shines. That is where you have the most fun with this thing, is its cannon. Now, I'd be curious. I haven't played the Nashorn yet, but I don't know. For those that do have experience playing the Nashorn, you'll have to let me know if that vehicle is more difficult than this one, for those that have played both. Just because the Nashorn doesn't have the it doesn't have the turret, but you still have no armor. Yeah, I got lucky here. I thought for sure I was dead. But yeah, the Nashorn has also no armor, but it has no turret. And I feel like when I've driven next to it, it goes almost maybe about the same speed. The one thing I have noticed about the Nashorn, though, is it does, I think, have two machine guns on top, which may be able to help you from planes. Which, obviously, this thing does not have machine guns on top. So, yeah, that's why I don't stay in those sniping positions in the high traffic areas, or I stay in one place for too long. Because you'll get a lot of people mad and want to get revenge on you. And yeah, there's really no way to protect yourself. So that's why I've kind of found, after sniping and hopefully your team's pushing up and through like a town or tree area, you can use that area to sneakily go in, get yourself up against buildings, and then keep pushing while keeping yourself behind those buildings and hiding, waiting for the enemies to make the mistakes, come around the corners while you just blow them up. Or getting good range, good view range on like long streets and stuff like that, where enemies can come out and you can wipe them out. So 4 kills, honestly not too bad.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
But hands down, out of the vehicles I've played so far, oh yeah, I also forgot the Tiger 2P, which honestly, I absolutely love that thing. That thing was excellent. And that's different because I've kind of found with the Tiger or the later World War II German vehicles, how they're well armored, excellent cannons. You can really play them at distance. Use that distance to your advantage, because the enemy's shell penetration is going to lose a little bit of that over distance. And yeah, I mean, they work great, but where this thing has no armor whatsoever, it's like a completely different story. And whereas you also don't have great mobility and reverse speed, it is it's just a bad combination. So I find this tank so far to be probably one of the hardest vehicles. You know, and that's another thing, as I'm learning this game, I'd be curious to know, for those that do play War Thunder, what you guys think the hardest vehicle in the game is to play. I don't know, maybe I may just try it out for entertainment for you guys, just so you can see just me just get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, paying attention to the noises. our team is just getting absolutely just torn apart. Now, I find ground forces to be where it's at. I haven't really got into aviation a whole lot, and I haven't tried the naval battles yet. I mean, to be honest with you, it's the tank, the ground forces that got me the most interested in wanting to play War Thunder. Now, if my team was making a little bit more of a push here and we are gaining ground, I would have moved up and hid behind some other buildings, but just because our team is just losing so badly. And honestly, I think staying here in this position for a little long was not great. Any enemies respawning or, know where I'm at or coming back in a plane, I would say that is one area that wasn't really great. And that I could have done better in. So anyway, that's really all I have to say about the Waffenträger. Once again, the way that I have kind of found to play it is with its slow mobility, try to get to a good high traffic, open, far distance sniping area where you can pick off a few enemies. As your team is moving in, maybe to like a town area, whatever, rocky area, move in, hide behind the buildings. You kind of have to wait for enemies to make the mistakes and go into your view, or get yourself in positions where you got great view into like long streets and things like that, where as enemies come around the corner, you can just rip them apart. So this is Thunder with Muffin here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vid. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.